Take a good look, everybody. This might very well be the last time I get to grace these floors, well, at least for like auditions. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm actually graduating this year. Graduating college. So yeah, this is it. The start of the end.
So you may be wondering, what exactly am I looking at? I'm more than happy to answer that question. But first, we have to rewind the clock a bit so I can give you context. Man, how long has it been since I've done this? I don't even know, but if you've been a follower of mine and you're watching this video, thank you. I know I haven't uploaded in ages, so it really means a lot to know that you're still here, you're still showing up, you're still engaging, and just know that I appreciate you. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mel, and I'm just a dude trying to figure it out like everybody else. If you've been following me for any length of time, or even just watching a few of my videos, you would know that I was part of a competitive dance team at college. Well, 2020 was my senior year, and somewhere along the line, I had the idea to record everything that happened from the start of the season to the very end, and then work backwards, showing how we ended up at whatever conclusion, detailing everything that happened along the way. Hope that makes sense. And as corny as this was going to be, I had to name the series 2020 Vision. Cause like the year was 2020, we're talking about perspective looking backwards, AKA hindsight. And this whole thing was about vision being cast and things being brought to life. It just makes sense. So that was the plan. But for reasons I'm sure you can imagine, that didn't happen. So I was left there, sitting on all this footage, and at some point, the idea came to me that I can still do something with this footage, I'll just have to tweak it. And so that's what this series is. Instead of coming at it from the angle of, this is how we did a competition, and this is everything that went into that, now it's more of, this is something that happened during the season, and this is what I learned from it. So essentially, I'm taking the original idea and sort of reorienting it to be more of a teaching tool. How successful will I be in doing that? I don't know. This is honestly one big experiment, and so it's just as new to me as it is to you. That being said, my biggest hope in all of this is that you get something out of it. Even as I'm planning and cutting all these episodes together, I'm going in with the mindset of almost looking for the lesson. And so I'm not saying you have to do the same thing, but I would hope that by me sharing my experiences, mistakes, failures, and successes, you would take something from that. At the very least, and I'm talking very least, like here. I hope you're entertained. So yeah, this all starts in November of 2019. Actually, I need to preface something real quick. So it's been a number of years since any of this has taken place. That being said, I will try to the best of my abilities to remember and to give details as accurately as I can, but no promises. Okay, bye. We had a brief officer meeting post-competition where we talked about our performance, what worked, what didn't, the season as a whole, the team itself, basically recapping everything that happened and starting to plan our takeover for next year.
I'm gonna see you all the time because we just had a meeting. The things we have planned.
We have big things planned.
Big things.
Big teams.
Big. Not small.
Large.
Big.
Yes. Nah, East Song season went amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better officer board and team to do it with. But yeah, nah, we just getting started. That was only the halfway mark. We about to go.
MelOnDemand.
We
MelOnDemand.
we about to go even more ham sandwich than we already did. So y'all be on the lookout for that stuff. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna see y'all again. So
MelOnDemand out.
Okay, so what's next? So this is gonna be one of the busiest semesters of our life. It's gonna be more busy than East Song, because we just have a lot more things to do. And then some of us are graduating, some of us are leaving. So it's gonna be.
so we just wrapped. A little under 2 hours later. We talked about a lot. Just game planning and trying to figure out how we're going to attack the season. There's a lot of things we want to try to do to leave our mark, on this organization, on this team. And at the same time, there's a lot of things that are working against us. So it's really, we just have to be on our A game, try to be on top of things as best we can, not stress too much on the things that we can't control. But overall, I'd say the first meeting of the season was successful. We laid out kind of the rough roadmap. We just got to, tweak some things, make some adjustments, and get after it. But yeah, it's late. I'm a hungry camper. What? I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food, and you can go do whatever you want, but I'm gonna go eat. So what?
And just like that, 2019 came to a close, and thus began the year that all that crazy, well, If you're watching this video, you were there, you know what happened. But yeah, New Year began and we actually had another meeting to discuss the theme for our set, but I was on the road at that time and there's no footage for that. I did, however, record this.
What's up, party people? I'm here in my parents' garage right now. I know I got the same hoodie on, but trust me, it's a new day. I just really like this hoodie. Shout out to my boy Jesus for the hookup. But yeah, right now I'm literally just in my garage listening to music. In our last officer meeting, we discussed possible theme ideas for our Goodfield set this year, and I think we narrowed it down pretty substantially. Depending on how I edit this, y'all will probably already know what the theme is, but in case y'all don't, and that's all you get.
Did you get it? Were you able to guess what it was? Comment down below. And yes, there's technically more than one right answer. So with our theme finally picked out, the time came for us to put our brains together and start building out this set. And with music being such a vital component of what we do, it only made sense that we figure that out next.
Can you put Tokyo Drift as an intro?
I like that. I'm dead. An intro for the set?
Yeah.
You just have to meet at 8 or
8:30. No half, just 2.
Nice.
8:30. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Have a good night.
Bye.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
So yeah, we just wrapped our third meeting. I don't even know. It was fun. I broke my watch. Oh no.
What do we think about this one?
Oh, I'd be doing too much. But anyways, I'd say it was pretty productive. We got basically everything hashed out in about 2 hours. We chose some songs to get us started. We picked our partners. So we're on track to get things rolling, which is not all the way fully developed yet. But we're gonna get there. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was kind of there in the meeting, but not really. My mind has just been on a bunch of other things. But yeah, no, overall, everything went well. We'll just have to see how things further develop or progress in the coming days, weeks, whatever the case is. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go clean my microwave. I know that's weird, but I'm weird.
So at this point, we had picked a theme. We were about 85% on music. And one of the last things we had to tackle was auditions. This time around, it was me and my girl Danny teaching the audition piece. Shout out to her. Got it knocked out in like 2 or 3 days, cleans and all. Then it was time for auditions.
Take a good look, everybody. This might very well be the last time I get to grace these floors. Well, at least for like auditions. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm actually graduating this year. Graduating college. So yeah, this is it. The start of the end. I honestly can't put into words like how thankful I am for this team and, you know, this organization and everything that it's done for me. Personally, finding CB was a blessing, or I guess it found me, whichever way you look at it. I'm so thankful to have been a part of something like this, to be a part of this team. Definitely helped make my college years some of the best years of my life. I'm not one to get sentimental. It's just what it is. Boom.
Hello.
She interrupted my sentimental speech, but it's okay. Nah, you're fine.
Quick thing, y'all gonna have like an hour and 15 to learn the combo, and then we'll start doing auditions. You're going to auditions based on your number. It'll be in like small groups, yeah? If you have any questions, we're here for y'all, so just let us know, cool? All right, let's go.
So yeah, got everybody warmed up, taught the piece in about an hour, and then it came time to start the audition process. I have no idea how long that took, but we were there for a hot little minute. We eventually finished with callbacks, but we still had a lot of work ahead of us.
How many yeses do we have?
We have 45.
45.
That's good. That's a whole team.
Plus
Cute.
us?
That's like
That's a
7.
lot more
That's like,
than...
That is a lot of people.
that's good. That's like 10 people per song. That's just an extra row.
Oh. I say yes to... Okay, well, we got to do this quickly anyway.
So why do I bring this up? Why go through hours of footage, write out a script, make a video of stuff that happened more than 3 years ago? Well, as I mentioned before, I want to use this season of my life as a learning tool. Through the course of my time with the team, I got to experience a lot of things, both good and bad. And those experiences have taught me things that I believe have helped me to improve, not only as a dancer, but as a person. And I don't know where you are at this point in life. You may not even be a dancer, but my hope is that there are things that you can still glean from what I share in these videos. So with that in mind, I picked this part of our season specifically because I wanted to highlight the importance of having vision. No, not that kind of vision. You're still missing the point here. Man, move around. Anyway, vision. So what do I mean by vision? Well, one way I've heard it put is this: a clear image of a preferable future. You see, vision is the thing that helps a person look into the future and begin to take action in the present. Having been both a performer and an officer on the team, I know enough to tell you that a full set with music, transitions, and formations doesn't just happen. There's a lot that goes into something like this, but it all starts with having a vision. And once you have it, that becomes the thing that guides your decisions, whether big or small, until you reach your intended destination. In our case, that influenced nearly every decision that we made, whether that was something obvious like music or costumes, or even the content on our social media page, to things that weren't so obvious, like how we choreographed the audition piece.
Like, is there a way we can make that bigger? Since it starts on like a hard base, just like attacking.
Okay. I like the idea of.
Ooh. What I'm saying is like kind of dig into this, because like these are like you're putting your weight into the ground. You know what I'm saying? So
We knew where we wanted to go, and so it was important that we chose the right people to help us get there. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but we made very intentional decisions about things such as movement, textures, and timing, so that we, along with the rest of the board, could gauge where the skill level was, what people could and couldn't do, and ultimately if they could help the team realize the vision we had set. And that's just one example, but I hope that helps to illustrate the power that vision has. Now, we weren't 100% clear on every little detail from the jump, but we had enough to begin to take steps. And sometimes, that's all you really need. Thinking back on everything, I believe that year was my introduction to the very concept of even having vision. And it's funny because now, my life gets thrown all the way out of whack if I don't have it. There's actually a verse in the Bible that comes to mind, and it says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Now, regardless of what you believe, or where you stand on God and religion, that's still a powerful principle, in my opinion. Because think about it this way: how can a person move in a meaningful way with no sense of direction? I mean, I guess you could go with the flow or something, but there's no intention there. At a certain point, it becomes aimless. Vision, on the other hand, tells you where to aim. Even this series is a result of being given vision. All that footage you just saw has been sitting on a hard drive collecting dust for years. But now, I have something to guide my aim. Vision. Since I've learned about the power of having vision, my life has never been the same. I can't tell you what to do, but I would like to encourage you to begin to think about it. Again, there is an incredible amount of power in having vision. And if you could learn to tap into that, it'll change your life. We got it knocked out in like, oh my gosh, can y'all hear that? That car need brake fluid, WD-40, cooking oil, baby oil, some butter, lubrication, man. What was I at?